Chris Watkin back at the ESTAS 2022, and I'm here with the absolutely gorgeous Kate Gregory. Kate, you're big in the game when it comes to lettings, but where do you think conveyancing could go in the future?
Well, I think conveyancing is still a part of lettings massively, because a lot of the customers that we have, especially the big issue people have at the moment, is landlords are selling their stock. So this relationship is just as important for letting agents as it is for sales agents, for sure.
What do you think conveyancers could do differently to help the agencies?
I think it comes down to two things. I think training is massive. I think they touched on it in the panel today, but the fact that a lot of agents are not being trained on the conveyancing process. So I was a neg, career neg, came at 18, and we sort of learned everything. And to be able to sales chase efficiently is really, really important. Whereas I think a lot of the new people that are coming into agency couldn't tell you what that process looked like. So the sort of ignorance behind it causes the frustration I think they're talking about today.
Now, obviously you specialise in lettings, and if you don't mind me saying, boys and girls, if you want to grow your lettings agency, you do need to speak with Kate. She's absolutely amazing. But Kate, what do you think letting agents could learn from the conveyancing process? What could they get better at? Because I mean, let's be honest, most estate agents are rubbish at it, but letting agents probably even worse.
I think letting agents actually, you find, are better at following these sort of processes, because it's driven in what
they're process driven, aren't they?
Absolutely, that's what they do. They like to check the boxes. They like to be compliant. They're actually probably a lot better at this than a lot of the sales agents are. I think it just comes down to knowledge and training, to be honest with you. And one of the things as well is that once you have that better knowledge and that better training, you can get better fees, which is obviously something that we're touching on here as well. So creating that great relationship you have between the conveyancer and between the agent, whether it be through sales or lettings, is only going to make the end user happier, which means we can charge more, which drives up the whole standard of the industry as a whole.
Now, if you don't mind me saying, as I said, in all seriousness, you do help letting and estate agents, but especially letting agents grow their businesses. What do you think? What advice do you give in your mastery classes when it comes to conveyancing with letting agents?
Yeah, I think it's about having control, having those great relationships, understanding the process so that you can give the expectations to your clients. That's huge. I bought a house at the end of last year. It took 5 months. Myself and my partner are both estate agents, so sometimes it comes down to that not being the case. So you do have to form these great relationships. I think choosing good companies. We are in a digital age now. We are with companies that have got platforms and panels and, digital documentation and stuff like that. I do believe that we need to move forward in that. COVID has been amazing for so much in this industry with technology, videos and tours and, online valuations and things like that. We need to embrace that with conveyancing as well, because there are still so many people that sit with old files in old offices, and it's not helping the process at all.
Thank you for your time today, Kate. And boys and girls, there aren't that many people in this industry that I look up to in terms of helping us letting agents grow their businesses, but this is one lady you should check out. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Chris.